It's just the way it works out. And I'm glad I got good friends that do call me or whatever. Come over, check on me. But,
all right, so Lexi messed up. She never hit the
it was never on at all.
sound button.
Because you didn't see anything.
No.
So what do we got now?
So now we're good. We got audio. But now nobody gets to laugh at the joke we just made. It's terrible. I know. That was a waste. Lexi.
We're going to get that girl. It's Brody's fault.
It is Brody's fault. Our executive producer is upstairs being Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
Or something like
worry
that.
about himself.
Yeah.
We got to stop that.
I know.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we have a couple cool things coming up.
Yes, we do.
The return of Friday Nights to Sylvester's.
Friday Night Sylvester's.
Which we've been missing that.
Yeah, we haven't been there for this. We haven't been there for about a month almost.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been there for other things, but not our usual Friday night deal.
Yep.
I hang out.
Yeah, our Friday night deal.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
So
it is.
So no, it's cool. So Friday we're back to that.
Yeah. That'd be nice. I need that now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been missing it.
I'm about ready. Even had my hair cut for it.
You did?
Yeah. I went today. You can see my ears.
Barely. You still got that John Travolta thing working out.
I don't care. I guess he liked it.
Yeah, everyone liked it in the 60s.
Well, I'm going back to the 60s. And I'll be there another 4 years.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's it.
Oh, 4 years before you're 70?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you're old as shit.
Yeah.
You're like old. Jesus. Happens,
you didn't
right?
read the cup?
Old Man Pop. Yeah.
There you go.
Old Man Pops. Yeah.
You ain't got to tell me. I know.
Well, so then,
Sunday,
we're going to Jimmy's Famous Tailgate.
Early.
It's very, very early. And
that's going to be real day drinking.
Terrell Suggs will be there.
Yes.
He's
fitting. I think fitting.
Very fitting.
Because he's going to be there and Ben's going to leave.
And we're very happy about this.
Yeah.
Very happy. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I know that's our rival team and all that stuff, but he's had quite the career. He has. Ben.
Yeah. And you look at some of the things. I mean, the last 15 years I was reading today, Tomlin's never had, since he's been there, he's never had a losing season.
Right.
I think he's the only coach that's ever had that. His first 15.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a good team he went to. So.
Yeah.
And it's not like he was anywhere before that, I don't think, was he?
Mm-mm.
He just came up to that.
Yep.
But Ben's had a real good career there. And
he was a walk-on. Did you know that?
And the funny part with him, though, is they just seem to be a team that worries about the first-string quarterback and doesn't care about the rest.
Right.
They've always dealt with adversity if he goes out, because
Mm-hmm.
he's not out for a long time.
No. I mean,
and
he
been
played
lucky.
with his finger sitting over here.
Remember his nose?
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting on his one cheek.
I was celebrating that, but that's just me.
Yeah, but he still played.
He still played.
I mean, you got to give it to the guy. I'm not going to. Now, I hope he has a real shitty game Sunday, but that's beside the point. He had a great one the other night. Monday night, I watched. It was good. I didn't mind watching that. It was nice for him to leave home field. And, hey, a lot of tears in his eyes. I get that.
Well, we're going to the game Sunday, too.
Yeah.
As
see that picture there? You see where he's at, right?
Uh-huh.
He's laying there.
On the ground.
Yeah.
So,
and
as we just saw, of course, it's a 70% chance of rain. Did you know the last time I went to the Steelers game, me and Nicole went?
Yeah.
It was raining its ass off.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
It was raining its ass off. We ordered these really nice insulated ponchos from Amazon. They did nothing.
Really?
They did nothing. I mean, it was raining that hard. And when you're sitting down, you know,
you're just sitting in a mess.
It's collecting on top of you, right? But what was dope about it is when we left there was a homeless guy right on.
You gave him to him?
Well, yeah, I took it off and gave it to him because he was just sitting there. I mean, he was just sitting there. It was just freaking pouring on the dude.
Mm.
So
I hate even hearing that shit. That just
but he was sitting there and literally he had his cardboard sign that was no longer like stiff. It was because it was soaked.
Yeah.
But Um, sorry, I gave up my poncho. My wife gave up her booty. So, she likes when I do nice things like that. So, it worked out for both of us.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Hey, the rest of the day pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. So, let's see. Got some potential good news coming. Fingers crossed.
What about after the tailgate?
I said we're going to the game.
We are going to the game.
Yeah. Going to the game. Me, you, and my son. Yep.
That'd be cool.
That's going to be an experience. That's, oddly, 3 unconnected generations that are connected.
Ain't it?
Because he's not technically mine, and I'm definitely not yours.
Nope.
But still 3 oddly together generations. Huh.
So what you're saying is you two can keep the show going later when I'm gone. Because you still have the
You
odd...
ain't fucking going nowhere.
I know. I'm going to Florida in February.
Yeah. Daytona.
A place I'm not. That's coming up quick, man.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I think it would be nice to take the bikes down.
Oh,
and ride Daytona. That would just...
I wish I could throw the bike in the back of the truck and pull it. It's just too much to do between now and then.
I mean, not really.
No, it is, because I could do the truck. I don't have to lower it. I could get away without lowering it.
Mm-hmm.
Just lower it when I come back. But as far as I could get it in the back of the truck, but then you got to start getting a whole new system. I don't think I'd want to pull that up on that little trailer I got, the little 2-wheel trailer.
No, dude, the lock and load system. I told you, it's in my trailer.
No, that's for the bike.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about to pull it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can always,
I got the 2-wheel dolly.
You can always just put it up inside the car. I don't know who's gonna help you, lift it off.
Yeah.
But
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No, that's why I'm debating on just taking the convertible and be happy with that. I gotta have something.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Florida. Convertible's gonna be nice.
Well, I'll be stuck inside the racetrack all week.
That's true.
So I need something to drive in and out. And I don't want to take. I've done that before. Taking the RV, go around, be like a big SUV, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't, especially by myself.
And not with gas prices either.
No. It ain't that. It ain't worse than her truck.
The Navigator?
No, Crystals.
Oh, yeah, that's a gas guzzler.
Yeah, but it's it's get like 12 mile a gallon or something.
That's cute.
If it gets that, but it's something.
So I wouldn't
it ain't like the bike.
So I'm not gonna feel so bad.
The bike would be nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feel so bad. Listen, do you have a dream car?
Me?
Yeah. Do you have a dream vehicle? Like if money was not an issue, and it presented itself,
I'd probably get my old car back.
Which is what?
68 hardtop convertible. 68 hardtop Mustang. GT, big block. It was the perfect car, perfect color. Everything was the only Mustang I've ever driven that had a factory bench seat. Never seen one with it before.
So I have 2. Okay, and
I know you like the Shelby.
Yes. One day in my life, at some point in my life, I guess.
You used to like Aston Martins.
No, listen. The 67 Shelby?
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Yeah. That was
Fast and Furious. Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor.
I'm trying to think of his name.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
There's not a car that's more beautiful in the world to me. I mean, just through and through.
Yeah.
My other one is an original Humvee.
The big one.
The big boy. Not the H2s and H3s. They are not Hummers to anyone who's actually been inside of a Humvee. Hummers were not made to be luxurious and be pretty and all. They were made to run over big shit and still keep going. There's a guy in my neighborhood who actually has one, and I drive past it just to look at it. I mean, it's his paint's a little messed up, but it's still it's what it is.
From driving over everything.
Right, it's what it is. It's a freaking Humvee.
Yeah.
And if I ever just came up to in a good amount of money, I will be knocking on that man's door. Like, dude, name your freaking price.
You think he's gonna sell it?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. Why not? Right price, anything's for sale.
Yeah, kind of.
I have 3 kids. Give me a price. Okay, right price, anything's for sale. But no, I really feel like that. I think that's two of the most badass vehicles a person can own.
Yeah.
And I will one day own them both. I will, dude.
Now Keith, it was always the Lamborghini.
But see, but for
back
what?
then, it
but
was
for what? We
just
live in
his
the United
thing.
States.
No Autobahn.
Yeah, right. You're not getting that car up to the speed that it's supposed to be up to.
Yes, you can.
Where?
Go across 10 or something.
Nope.
Cross 10 through Texas and all? You been across there?
Nope. But it ain't the Autobahn.
Yeah, it is.
No, come on.
There ain't nobody on it. I was pulling my buddies, and he was in there with me, tractor trailer with the race car in it, because we were headed to Phoenix.
Okay.
And it was, probably 11, 12 o'clock at night. And it was dark as shit.
But again,
listen, we're doing 100 miles an hour in a tractor trailer pulling a race car and a tow car and a couple motors. And I'm seeing, and it's his shit, not mine.
Fair enough.
And we're running, and I'm looking up ahead, and I'm seeing like marbles. Doesn't make any sense, right? And as I get close, luckily I was in the second lane, because I went through like 4 of them big ass deer.
Oh shit!
In the middle of the road in the first lane, and we just boom right. If I would have hit them, that would have destroyed the whole. That would have tore that. They were just sitting there. They weren't doing anything.
So you said at night, right?
Yeah. It was time
I would
to park.
never drive a Lamborghini at night.
No, you can't.
Visibility is not there, right?
Yeah, the speed.
And when you're hitting speeds of 160, 170, 180.
But you can do that on 10. I'm telling you.
But hear me on this. When you're doing speeds at that, we're talking. You said a marble. One tire.
Yeah, you see the flicker from your headlights off their eyes.
But an actual marble. If your tire hits that one marble, your car's flipping.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to gain control. You're not going to be able to keep it. And you hit a certain speed, you're not seeing as you're seeing now. It goes into like a tunnel vision.
Like a blur too.
It's almost like I'm looking, like we take both of our straws and look to just those. That's all you see is just that. It's literally like a tunnel vision. That's all you're seeing.
Maybe.
Shit.
No, and that's the reason they break you in. I just did that driving school back in June.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal took me up.
What was your top speed?
130 and 1,000 feet.
Okay.
But as long as you weren't... the first 2 laps going down, I had to adjust myself because you got a real little windshield you look over.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to look over it, not through it, because that gets distorted. The plexiglass will vibrate and shake. Mm-hmm. But if you can just get your eyes over it just enough that the wind's not taking your head off, you really tighten them belts down. And that was 130 at 1,000, and the track's so long you stay in it for a little bit. Might have been up to 150 maybe. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, but you're also dealing with, when you're going that fast.
It was a nice day.
When you're going that fast, you're also dealing with G-force as well.
Yeah, and this is what because you had to do a little schooling before they let you in it.
Okay.
And one of the things they tell you about, you can listen to the cars when they take off. You'll hear the gas pedal go down and come back off. The G-force is pulling your foot, the whole body off.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a top fuel. You get about 5 Gs. I think this might have been pulling 2 or 2.5, something like that. Still,
Still a lot.
Yeah, it's
enough. Especially for someone that doesn't do it.
Yeah, well, and that's the whole thing about these guys, and that's what they have to go up in circuits, because they get used to the speeds, and then they jump a little bit, and they jump a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They start out in go-karts, and everything feels so relative to them by the time they get there, and you have to stay at it. You can't walk away from it.
Right.
And it's almost like you have to start over again.
Well, that's like, have you ever seen those videos that they do for when they're training pilots, like jet pilots,
mm-hmm.
where when they hit certain like 7, 8 Gs,
and they have the suits on.
Well, yeah, but they're sitting there, and I mean, if you ever get a chance, watch these videos because it's mind blowing. Because you're sitting here and you're like, well, that looks easy.
Oh no, you see their face and all get distorted.
It pushes back. And you hear their breath. They take a little. That's all they can do. That's all. That's their chest is so compressed, and that's all the air they can get And a lot of them, they end up passing the hell out because it becomes too much for them.
And that's the reason they wear that suit, right? Mm-hmm. That keeps them from.
It helps, but it doesn't eliminate.
Yeah.
Like they wear the mask and all that when they're flying because it has oxygen constantly blowing into their face. But again, when they hit hyperspeed, dude, they're going 10, 11 Gs. There's not a mask in the world that's just going to fully protect you from that.
How do you do that, man?
Years and years and years of training. Listen,
same thing.
I wish, Pop, I swear to God, when I was younger, all I wanted to do, I wanted to be a pilot. I thought that was the coolest thing to fly jets. Originally, I went and talked to the Air Force. That was the first people I went and talked to. But because I didn't graduate, and so they told me I had to graduate high school, and this is just to be a pilot for jets. You know, you could do helicopters and all that stuff, but just for jets, you had to finish high school, be 21 years old, and have a college degree. The reason why, and I didn't think about this, I was young, is because you can't fly jets unless you're at least a second lieutenant. You have to be an officer. So you have to have that college and you have to go through college, then join so you could become an officer. I had no idea. And I was like, I can't, number one, I can't go to college. I can't afford it, and I don't got the grades to pass. My SAT was probably like 2. I think you get like 1,000 for writing your name or something like that. I might have spelled that wrong too. Who knows? But, you got to go through all this before you can reach there.
Right.
And once that was done, I was like, okay, well, cool. I'll go join the Marines.
They did the same thing to you, right?
They did the same
Basically.
thing. Well, yeah. Well, you don't have to go to. So, if you don't graduate and you just get your GED, like I did, at that time I didn't have anything. If you get your GED, you have to have a certain amount of college credits in order to join the Marines. I'm like, well, fuck.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought there was one time they used to take anybody.
Yeah, they did. That was called Vietnam.
and they did really, because back in our day,
they needed people.
Well, and they didn't have people that just sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was on the draft back then. And one of the things was, back in them days, if you would get into DUI or some kind of trouble with police and they take you to court.
Oh, you had an option.
Yeah, they give you the options. You want to sign up, you go ahead and sign up. We won't worry about anything. Mm-hmm. We'll stay the case, whatever it is. And go serve and come out and you'll be a different person.
Yep.
That made it easy for everybody.
Yeah.
But then when they got rid of the draft and everything changed, all that went away. Well, I don't know why.
Well, because it gets to it shouldn't have, because I think that would help a lot. But now it became people that want to join versus people that have to join. But it
still gives people opportunities. They go in there, they can go through college, they can.
They used to have another opportunity too, and this is even like in my early years that they don't have anymore. They used to have, instead of going to jail, you go to boot camp. Not like a boot camp like for military.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But you go work 6 months on this this farm type situation, and they work you to fucking death, get every penny they can get out of you, and then boom, you're free. You know what I mean? Instead of going to jail for 3 years, you do 6 months there.
I think all that's just so much better than the way they treat people now.
Well, yeah, you used to be able to get like degrees in jail, a high school diploma in jail. I know you can get your barber certificate in jail, your beautician certificate in jail.
You got the real smart guys. They get where they learn how to cut keys and break into shit when they get out.
Listen,
they do ADT systems.
Listen, you learn more about being a criminal in jail than out of jail.
Yes.
100%.
Yes, you do.
Listen,
you learn all the tricks.
You ain't got enough time. You ain't got enough time to learn.
And you're sharing it with people. That's how they got in there.
Exactly.
So they're telling you how to steal a car. They're telling you how to do. Why not help them?
Yeah, but
that doesn't make any sense.
Because the ideal of what's the word they use? What's
rehabilitation?
Rehabilitation is no longer there. What it is now is what used to be. They will help you to become out a better person.
Well, I think somebody got real smart. They just started getting rid of the crimes.
Well, no.
Nothing's a crime anymore.
No, listen to me.
Right? No, you listen to half the stuff now. Today I was listening. Armed robbery is going to be not a criminal offense.
Not a felony?
Not a felony.
So it'd just be a misdemeanor.
That's it. That's crazy, though.
It is.
If you don't shoot the gun. But you can use it. So what's that mean? You're going to give a guy 10 chances, and then the one time he shoots it, well, then we're going to charge you.
Listen, I've had people tell me that they've been in relationships or been in marriages, and they went to the courthouse to get like a peace order or something like that against their significant other, and they went there like, look, I have viable threats. It's on my phone, or I got an email, blah blah blah. I got proof of it. But what do you want us to do? Like, what do you mean? I want you to give us. We can't do that. Because it's not an actual threat until he does something. So you want to wait until the person blows the fucking other person's head off to do anything?
Yeah.
But all right, back to the jail. So
I don't know how we got here anyway.
So, I don't know, but here we are. But what it's become now is every single person that's locked up now is money, right? So you hear on the news that they're overcrowded and this, and this. So they're letting out like less non-violent offenders. They're letting them out of jail because it's so crowded. Because at this point, there's so many crimes happening as a whole. That just like the military. So with the draft, there was people that didn't want to go. People didn't want to go to fucking military. They were probably living their best life. Just met a nice lady and boom, they went to the draft, right? Yeah. But now things happen. There's an influx of recruits, so they don't have to do that now. We got recruits coming from all over the world.
Especially after 9/11.
A lot.
9/11 just
huge influx.
Man, everybody wanted to join.
Well, so cousin Tony did his 20 years retirement from the Navy. He actually was flying to his basic on 9/11.
Really?
Or the day after 9/11. One or the other. But it was like he was in the air during this shit. I mean, it's unfortunately we live in a world now that is based on convenience and unappreciation.
The news has killed the world. The news and how fast things become news.
Well, yeah. Well,
because it used to be, there was a time that you didn't hear about. You would have never heard about this thing went on down 95 South in Fredericksburg.
No.
You would have never. That would have been a local news thing.
Right.
That wouldn't have been nationwide news.
Correct.
There's little things that happen that becomes worldwide news. Why? Mm-hmm. Just because technology has taken over that much.
Social media has ruined everything. Yeah. When I say it, I say this.
So what do we get where it's going to balance? It's got to balance sometime.
It's not going to. I really feel like it's going to continue to get worse. Because you have... Okay, so there's a TikTok, right? And I saw the other day and I loved it. I mean, I loved it. There was a group, when you see a video and you... it's called a stitch, right? When one person, or a duet or something like that, one person watches it, another person, and you just keep going. And it was like a group of them. And it said, 1973 to 1989 were the best years because we grew up with the people that understood the rules, right? They taught us the right shit. After this, all the technology and all that shit came, right? And social media has ruined so much, and between racial division. I mean, if I sit here and say, something that one person may feel like, you're white, you shouldn't say that.
Of PC stuff.
Right. Yeah. Just based on the culture that it is now, whether I meant any type of malicious, towards what I just said, it'll go to this person. And this person will share it to that person. And then this person will share it to 12 people. And all of a sudden, I'm the worst guy in the world and meant nothing.
We used to do that in school. I remember that in
telephone?
Junior high school. We used to be sitting in a line, in assembly or something. And they would go to the first person and tell them something.
Telephone.
Is that what it's called?
It's called telephone.
You tell them all the way down, and by the time it got to the other side, it had nothing to do with what started.
It was completely different, and that's where we live in now.
Yeah. And that was before all this stuff, before Google, before any kind of Facebook, before.
Well, the other
we didn't have anything.
The other issue is some people believe that if it's on the internet or it's set on TV,
It's true.
That it is true.
No.
I can sit here on here and say I have a 45-inch cock. I can promise you I do not. But if I say it many times, one weird person will be like, "Holy shit! Did you hear Rome? He's got a 45-inch cock." I believe him. I seen it. No, you didn't.
But there will be somebody.
But somebody will say it. Oh my God, Rome, monster.
And it depends. If it's
I'm
a guy,
white.
you kind of be weird. But if it's a girl, you feel all good.
No, a 45-inch cock. Goddamn. Dude, I would need that. Remember the little leg stroller thing? I would need that just to carry my cock.
The one we had over.
Come on, Nick. Like, I'm just saying, like it's become so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That now they're saying there's another variant of the coronavirus. This shit's never gonna go away.
Back behind this Omicron.
Yeah, it's
Omicron, whatever it's
HMI or UHI or some shit like that. It's another variant in France that originated in Africa, and they're saying this thing has 45 mutations. Like, this shit ain't never gonna go away.
Yeah.
And I was watching something.
But why has it always been? I can take you back to the early '60s. It's always been something that's going to kill you.
Oh yeah, always.
I mean, when we were in school back then, they would make us get under the desk because there was going to be a nuclear attack. You're always worried about dying.
Yeah, the bomb.
They always got a
bomb protocol.
Yeah, remember when all the bad pigs and all that shit was going on down in Cuba? Russia was sending stuff. It's just never. Once you can just understand what's going on, it just never stops.
Well, what's going on is people need to turn their TVs off.
Yeah, I think so.
People
And get outside.
People need to disconnect.
Hey, that's what we did. We went out and when we were young, we got home, supposed to do your homework, whatever. But we would just go play ball or something.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time on Facebook. They'll say, "What's this picture of this light outside?"
Yeah.
When that light came on, it was
You're
time to go home.
in the house.
You went home.
100%.
You did whatever.
Or at least you were sitting on a stoop.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you were sitting like on a stoop.
And you might come back out with your friends, but you checked in and
right
and did what you had to do.
But no, that light meant get your ass home.
Yeah.
Actually, when you heard it start buzzing, that meant get your ass home because it better not be on yet. You know, like how you used to go in stages. It would start buzzing
that
first.
transformer start kicking.
It would start buzzing first, then it'd be really, really faint. You just see like a blink of a light.
You're waiting for it to pop.
No, I wouldn't. Home. Fuck, no, I wasn't wasting no time.
We had good times, man. I don't, and they talk about how great the music was, and you know that because they're still playing the shit.
Yeah.
It's still productive. It's still viable. It's still out there.
Well, it's still
and
being
people still love it.
It's still being sampled. Like, okay, I asked this question to my wife because
they start bringing my platform shoes back. I'm going to. That's it.
Oh,
that's it. Shit's over.
Bell bottoms and platforms.
Yeah,
baby.
the big
oh,
bell
shit.
bottoms, not the little, the big ones, man. The white shoes. I used to have.
I
the white
swear to
shoes,
God,
man.
I'll throw you in the water. But I got far to go.
No, we ain't got far to go.
But my thing is, right? Where was I going with that? Shit. Damn you and your platforms.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're still sampling the music. That's what it was. So me and my wife, I'm very proud of her because she does listen to me once in a while. I mean, once in a great while. But when it comes to music, she knows how passionate I am about it, so she tends to listen a little more. So, who is the most sampled artist in history?
History?
In history. Most sampled ever.
Belts?
No. When I tell you, you're going to be like, really? James Brown. The most sampled artist in history. They have sampled his music. They have sampled his instrument style or a rhythm or something. They have sampled the shit out of James Brown. And for anybody that don't believe me, you can Google it.
Dancing.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
That was a bad boy. It was a bad man.
I would never thought that.
Me and my wife, we go on these kicks, right? Where it happens all the time to me. A song will just randomly pop in my head, and I mean, it's not just like the current song that's hot right now, and it's just a little jingle in my head. No, it's like, James Brown popped in my head, Barry White will pop in my head. Al Green, The Temptations, and then I go down this rabbit hole of Motown, and I'm like, dang, I really want to go to Detroit. I only want to go to Detroit and just go to Hitsville, USA, because that's where all the magic happened for Motown. By the way, that's another thing that will happen before I die. That's on the bucket list. I will. If I go to Detroit for no other reason, I just want to see Hitsville, USA. I think that
small place too.
It's a house.
Yeah,
it's a house that they converted into the most amazing.
That's
studio.
where it started.
Yes, I mean just the talent that walked in and
trying
out
to
of that
think
building.
what was his name?
Who?
That owned that
Quincy?
No.
Or
no.
It wasn't Quincy Jones. It was not Isaac Hayes. I just watched a movie about him too. Oh my god.
Yeah, look.
But I'm about to sit here and Google it. I know the freaking answer. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I can see his face right now, but I just can't.
Barry Gordon.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
There you go.
But the fact that there's so much history in this, I mean, it's. I would love to have seen it when it was fully going.
Could you imagine?
No,
I mean, at times were they were free back then too. Well, for all the bullshit that was going on with the wars and everything.
Yeah,
it was a free time.
It was a very
free. And I still equate it to, when I became a teenager and stuff, and you started worrying about draft, and I had two brothers, older and younger, and you figured at least one of you was going to go to war and not come back.
Yeah.
That's just the times back then. That's just the way it was. It was not a good thing, but that's just what we lived with. And I just think that made you happier and free, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you took that free time and you made something out of it.
Yep. Now my question is it a... I've never looked at this to see if you can actually, if it's an actual museum or it's just a building where you can go in and see, if they have anything on the inside.
I don't know. Well, you say that, and I think of Kid Rock.
Okay.
Because he made this song "Roll On" in front of it on the steps.
Okay.
They got the bikes out and all that. Not motorcycle, but bikes, and they sit on the steps, and that's, he's got big history there.
Yeah.
So that was a great place for that.
I don't know, man. For me, Motown has always been it's always been a thing for me because you can apply many songs from Motown to your life, and it doesn't matter what your race is. That if you're sitting there listening, well, you could feel that shit.
But hasn't it always been music gets people together?
It should. But you're always going to have assholes. So there's that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Fuck them. I don't know, man. That's definitely a bucket list. Like I told you, my wife got me, her and I, tickets. Of course, they weren't the original. There was one original from each group, but the Temptations and the Four Tops, down at it wasn't Hippodrome. It was what's that theater down there?
The big one, the Merc.
No. Not the Symphony Hall.
Meyerhoff.
The Meyer. No. It wasn't the Meyerhoff Symphony. It was the where they had all the where music at and the plays and all that shit.
I mean, they used to have stuff at the arena when it was Civic Center.
No. Anyway, they got me she got us tickets.
In the city?
In the city. It's down by Mount Vernon area. It's right by the Meyerhoff. Damn, I'm drawing just continuous blanks today. Not the Hippodrome. Oh man. Anyway, and it was, for me, it was such an emotional show, and they weren't playing sad songs. They were playing, kept things upbeat, like even their slower songs.
Upbeat love
Reach
songs.
Out, like Reach Out by the Four Tops, like I'll Be There. They still they played upbeat versions, but it was so intense for me. I had tears in my eyes. Like I've waited my whole life for this. You know what I mean? My wife, she's like, oh, are you crying? I'm like, no, you don't understand, bitch. Shut up. Okay, this is something here. The lyric. Thank you, the Lyric Opera House.
Yes.
Look, my wife must be watching. I just called her a bitch. Gotcha. I'm gonna say thank you, honey.
You better.
Yeah, I'm gonna get beat when I get home. The Lyric Opera House.
Lyric, yeah.
But I mean, dude, it was like every song that came on, it was like I felt it in my chest.
Yeah.
And again, that's what music is supposed to do. And unfortunately, we will never have that again.
Yeah, and then they're getting into all this techno stuff and.
I don't know. Like the EDM stuff? I told your son to get on board with that. He was like, no.
Yeah.
I told him. And then you had all these rappers all of a sudden come out and do the shit. Okay? I was right. God damn it. I got an ear for this shit. I got 2 big ass ears. I hear shit from other countries, alright? And I got an ear for this shit.
Big in Germany, right?
It's big everywhere now. Like it's not considered so techno is its own thing. So it's under the umbrella of EDM. Okay?
And I see, because it pulls some of the stuff on my Facebook, which will come up. And when I watch these crowds are ridiculous. I've never seen so many people. I've seen some of the college stadiums, 100,000 people. No. It looks like it ain't even going to touch it.
Tomorrow World is in Atlanta. Another place I would love to go. It's like a 4-day trip.
Tomorrow World?
Tomorrow World.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Ooh,
what is it?
About 500,000 people.
Oh, shit.
And it is a 4-day festival, and it's nonstop.
Music.
Nonstop. Yeah, like your D and E grade DJs like during the day, but at night, oh my God, it is the Alice in Wonderland of shows. You know how weird shit.
Yeah.
And, there was one. Skrillex is a really big EDM DJ producer, and he did one. It was like a bunch of books, like huge books. Like they were telling a story and big pictures and fucking fireworks and fire and smoke and oh my God, it's like the DJ's ultimate dream to be on that level. And you're talking 500,000 people.
Their pyro stuff is just incredible.
Oh my God,
just different notch.
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Number one, the price that people are paying for these tickets for 4 days, about $100 a day minimum.
Yeah.
And that's you're sleeping in your own tent. Like you're not like you don't have like room and board type shit. Like
kind of trying to relive Woodstock.
Kind of. It's kind of EDM. So EDM, how every genre has umbrella, right? So EDM has is the mother company, is the mothership. Under that you have like drum and bass. You have trap. You have techno. You have trance. I mean, there's so many different umbrellas under that. Just like
different genres.
Yeah, like they call like house. There's neo house. There's Chicago house. There's Chicago house dancing or hand dancing. There's so many umbrellas under that. Urban, I guess, would be the umbrella. So you have neo soul, you have R&B, you have hip hop, you have rap, which are not the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people think that hip hop and rap are the same thing. They are not the same thing.
No, but I think rap started and hip hop came later, right?
No, hip hop started and rap came later because hip hop is your Big Daddy Kane's, your Biz Marquis, your LL Cool J's, your Kool and the Gangs. That's considered hip hop, right? Rap is more like
Kool and the Gang.
Oh yeah, Kool and the Gangs hip hop, absolutely, 100%. Rap is more like Tupac, Biggie, Nas, a lot of the bullshit that's on the radio now. Then you have a whole different thing, which I'd put Biggie in if it's my opinion, and that's just lyricist. People that are just nasty with words. Then you have battle rappers. I mean, there's so many umbrellas under each topic, under each genre. I mean, even country has it. You have bluegrass. You have twang. You have the country hip hop now, whatever the fuck they call that shit.
How's that?
It's like the country, like the Florida Georgia line, like the poppy type. It's not really country. It's not really pop. It's kind of just that. Well, kind of like the Chase Rice. That's not really like the song he played. The God, whatever the hell he said. Like that's not country, right? But it's 2021, 2022's country.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a poppy-ish, right? Rock music. You have grunge. You have heavy metal. You have death metal. You have classic rock, right? You have alternative rock. There's so many umbrellas for music, and I don't know where I was going with this, but I like music a lot.
Yeah, we can tell. No, and,
I like music a lot,
and that's why I love hanging with you. You know, that's some of the stuff I learn and some of the stuff I see. I like it. It's just enjoyable.
Now, what's nice is the fact that I like some aspects of how things are being collaborated, right? When the Florida Georgia Line did a song with Nelly, there was a lot of people like, the fuck is he doing? On both sides. You know, why is country singers doing songs with a rapper or a hip hop artist? You know, why the fuck is Nelly messing with these white dudes? You know what I mean? But they were able to figure out a way to work together, and it worked.
Look at me. I'm always into Kid Rock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the song Care, and he hooks up with T.I.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hooks up with this girl, Jamie Presley, I never heard before. And I thought she played a really good part in that song, to the point that I tried to research her, and as good as she was in that, I couldn't find anything I liked. And you wonder how he can ever pull her up to get in a song like that and to be that where it fits. So It's like she never fit in the stuff she did.
Yeah.
And I think she's come out with some stuff since that's kind of worked out a little bit better. But, it's just...
Here's the thing, though. There are some artists that are better as a feature than on their own.
Look at Tony Bennett.
Okay.
Wasn't he still just out there?
Yeah.
From the 50s?
Mm-hmm.
And here this guy is still hanging on with young ones?
What was her name?
Not Pink.
No, it was the weird one. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like they did a whole CD together. A whole album.
How he stayed so relevant after all those years.
Because he's Tony Bennett. He could have went to anybody and said, hey, do a song with me, you little shit.
Yeah.
And you're going to do a song with Tony Bennett. It doesn't matter if you're singing fucking classical. You're going to do a song with Tony Bennett. You're the most gangsterest rapper in the world. You're going to do a song with Tony Bennett. Because that's what the hell it is. There was a... oh God, it's terrible. This is where I hate the internet. This is where I hate it. Ozzy Osbourne,
yeah,
did a song with oh shit, what the hell's his name? Post Malone.
Okay.
And it's a solid song, but when you looked on the internet or when YouTube or whatever. I hate people. And what I mean by that is, so you have these young people that know Post Malone but don't know him, right? Man, that's awesome that Post Malone gave this guy a shot.
Oh, it's the other way around.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, they don't know the history.
And you got Ozzy Osbourne, and they got this other youngish white guy with tattoos all over his face. Man, Post Malone already has a name for himself. Like he's sold millions at this point. That's what I really like about Ozzy Osbourne. He's giving up and comers a chance. What the fuck shit did you just say?
It's crazy, right?
But to the young fuckers that said that he's giving Ozzy Osbourne a chance, dude, go fuck yourself. Ozzy is the Prince of Darkness.
The Ozfest and all, everything, right?
Oh
Everything
my
he's
God! Suck a dick.
It took him a while to get the way he is.
Yeah, a lot of drugs.
Yeah, well.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Dirt?
Dirt?
Dirt.
Joe Dirt?
No, God, no. I know you've seen that movie.
Yeah.
Of course, right?
Shit.
But no, Dirt. It's about.
I'm not thinking of it.
It's about Motley Crue. It's like the life story of Motley Crue and just like their weird shit, crazy off the wall shit that they did. Ozzy Osbourne
It used to be so big when they all used to tear up the rooms. And
you'll see that a lot.
when they'd hang shit upside down from the ceiling and they'd leave or drive the motorcycles right through the hotel itself.
Oh, listen, so there's a part where Ozzy Osbourne, his character is fucked up. And he's like, I'm paraphrasing here, but I need to put something on my nose. You gonna do those ants? They're at the fucking pool. He pulls out a straw and starts fucking sniffing ants. I mean, the dude was a wild fucking guy. And then somebody like pissed on the ground, and he.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like, and it turned out like I looked it up. I was like, "There's no way in hell that's true. Like, there's no way he sat there and licked somebody's piss." And it was fucking true. I mean, that's a wild life that you're living.
Yeah, a little too wild for me.
Enough drugs, man. You'll do damn near anything.
Yeah, I've seen that. I can say that.
But you get a chance, check that out. I think you'll enjoy that. It's called Dirt. It's on. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. It's good. It's wild. It's definitely wild. And so okay, so that was based on Motley Crue. My wife just told me there's a movie coming out. Based on Tommy Lee and Pamela. I'm not really sure.
We had the video store. We had their old movie.
The good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what the extent they're going to go into. Well, all I got to say is whoever plays Tommy Lee better have a monster dick. Because that's, between that and drumming, that's all he was known for. Oh, and of course, Pamela Lee. That helped.
She doesn't help me. I heard it all.
Yeah, she's carrying around some shit now. So
yeah.
from what I've heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen the video you're talking about. Not bad.
Christ, back in the there was a bunch of them that came out around that time, but that one was a big one.
Yeah, no doubt.
That one was. Yeah, that's when we were still going up to Atlantic City for the AVN and all. They would have because the video stores before they took it to Vegas. And man, I thought I was hot shit up there. I was younger and go up there and my wife walk around with all these porn stars and until the one hit on her, not me. That's kind of sucked. Sitting there in line with food and this girl wants to take her to the room, not me. That shit ain't working.
What do you mean?
If I was going with her, it would have been a different story.
Right, that would have been my terms.
Yeah.
100% you can have my wife. But you're also having your wife's husband.
But they were I mean, back then we used to have good times up there. They had that for a few years. It was cool. You get to meet a lot of people in person that you never would have any other. It's just weird. But they were good days.
Okay.
I enjoyed them.
Well, we've been on a music kick, right? Fuck it, let's keep it going. So last show.
And music's helped me a lot this year too. That's what I'll get the headphones, get on my computer.
Music about to help you a lot more, ain't it?
I hope so. We'll see how that's going to work out. I don't care, though.
So listen.
I'm going to enjoy it.
So listen, last show, we shared it. Pop's going to start doing karaoke DJing, KJing.
Yeah. KJ.
And
I'm going to try it.
He has damn near everything he needs. The speakers will be here on Saturday.
Yeah, I have my stuff.
You got your first gig in March.
Yeah.
At Sylvester's. I'm fucking excited for you, man.
I am too. I mean...
Get your old ass out the shadow, okay? Make your own way, all right?
I told you. I hope one day we can have a dual thing going up there.
Absolutely. I think that's something... I think that's something...
I think like a wedding or something, because the thing about that I've seen so far about KJing is it takes a little bit to get going. In the beginning of each show, because people aren't relaxed
drunk
yet. There, that's easier said. But... if you take both, and that's why I say have two tables the same with the TVs, front, everything. Light shows we're starting to come up with. I just think it's going to be an experience if we can put it together right.
I think
where you just do the DJ in the beginning, get this shit all signed up, ready to go. The DJ takes a break a little bit, and then you go on with this, and maybe keep everything just going a little bit. You know, at different times, there's got to be a way to make it work out really nice.
100%.
Now we just gave it away to everybody else. They can do it.
We ain't gonna do that shit. You wanna tell you why they're not gonna do it? They'll
Takes
fucking
effort.
sue you because this is fucking stamped on here that it was
just
our fucking
mailed it.
idea. So fuck you guys.
We just mailed it.
We just mailed it to ourselves. Fuck
Yeah.
you guys. You
It's got
can't
a
steal
date,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
It's on there. It's time stamped. 8:53. Go fuck yourself. January 5th.
2022. Yeah, hell, what happened in the 1950s?
I
was
really
around for
don't
that
know.
shit.
I don't know. I really don't know. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't think I want to. You know, I always say I wish I would have been in that time, right? But all actuality, I don't. I wish I could have been in that time and it stayed like that, right? But I would have hated to see what a wonderful life that was, and then to see how it is now. Dude, that would probably fucking break me.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that would break me. You know, a lot of people don't even respect the ideas of elders anymore. You know, it's not something that they respect. I mean,
yeah, respect's a big thing.
They don't. I see videos and all this shit, and you know them just yelling and screaming at you know, older people, and for what, dude? Like, what the fuck are you gaining? Like, there was
Somebody's parent.
It's somebody's parent, somebody's grandparent.
Yeah.
Like, there was something that happened downtown here in Baltimore.
It's gonna be me as soon as I get old.
We're like, bullshit. Bullshit. Well, we got another thing coming. Don't disrespect my pop.
I don't care. If you are the person, most of them will tell you, we have no clue that we feel that old. Because we don't feel that old.
Right.
It's only a number. And it's true. It is only a number. If you don't let that number get to you.
Okay.
Some people do. And circumstances, I get off. Believe me, I've got enough of them. But you can't give up. You gotta keep rolling, man. There's shit out there to do. Look at my age trying to go back in, going into a bar and do karaoke.
So?
Exactly.
So?
Enjoy yourself, right?
What else you got to fucking do with your life?
Hang around with you, that ain't gonna work. Look, I mean, it's good for a while, but...
You guys heard this shit, right? You guys heard it? Did you hear it? Say it again.
I said, hang
Don't
around.
you fucking say it again. Hurt my feelings out here.
I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. I already seen you cry at Christmas. Don't need to do it again.
Wow. Oh, you know what? We can talk about that.
That was
I
a
haven't
good
had a
day.
chance to talk about that.
That was a good day for you.
Guys, let me fucking tell you guys something.
There's crying and there's crying. This is a happy
This
cry.
is a happy cry.
Very,
okay?
very. And
So-
we got it on video. We posted it.
Yeah.
Somebody, and you know what was so good? When your wife called me to come down there. And I got there and we all started getting our phones out. And you were so mesmerized. You had no fucking clue of what was going on at all.
let's
I
back
don't
up.
know how you didn't. I swear.
Let's back up. So
Yeah.
my daughter says to me, my stepdaughter, my wife's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Says to me, Dad, I'm giving you a gift at Christmas Eve, which we always go to my wife's in-laws. I'm like, all right, cool. Awesome. Hell yeah. I get my Christmas present a day early. Fuck you guys, right? So I'm sitting there. We're all bullshitting, and Pop walks in.
Didn't expect that.
No, not at all. I was like, okay. Hey, Pop, what's up? Maybe, you know, Nicole reached out. He wasn't doing nothing. Figured he'd stop by. Kind of out of the fucking way. But, yeah, maybe he just stopped by because that was definitely out of the way.
Yeah.
And then Pop gets there, and all of a sudden, like, people are congregating. Like, little groups. I'm, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I remember saying out loud, the fuck is going on here?
Oh, you were starting to sweat.
Yeah, I was like it was like
You
an
were.
episode of Cheaters or something.
You didn't know what was coming.
No,
You knew it was going to be around you, but you didn't
It
know
was
what
based
it was.
on me, but I
Yeah.
had no idea. I was like, shit, did I commit a murder? I don't remember. No? No, I don't see any cops. All right. So then my daughter gives me my Christmas present, and I got every person in the whole room has their phones out. I'm like, this must be a good present, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the hell is going on, but this has to be good. So it's a card. First of all, she's an asshole. She wrapped like
how many layers of paper?
And then wrapped it, taped it, wrapped it, taped it, wrapped it. She learned from me. That's my trick. And the card, I'm not going to disclose what the card said fully. That's between me and her. But in short, it said, "You've already stood into the dad position for me. Can we make it official and for me to adopt her?" Boy!
Great night. Hey, it just busted.
Oh my God! You know how like when a rain cloud gets full, and that motherfucker turns gray and just.
Oh, he just turned.
That
jelly.
was me.
You were jelly.
Oh my God! And then they're like, "Look at her shirt."
Yep.
She had what the hell did he even say? It was something about can we make it official? Will you be my dad? And then on the sleeve it said Team Blackwell.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see the Team Blackwell?
No, I didn't see that part.
I did.
Yeah, I bet.
So my big Christmas present, and probably the biggest it'll ever be, is my daughter asked me to officially adopt her.
Great thing, wasn't it?
Which DJ don't have.
I'm glad I was there. I really.
I appreciate you being there.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, like,
made a big deal
for me, DJ doesn't have a choice. I'm his daddy, right?
Yeah.
But Brooke made the decision that I'm sufficient enough in her life that she wants me to be her forever dad.
And you think about it. I mean, she's kind of old enough that she knows what's going on, but she didn't have to do it.
No.
But she respects you enough.
Yeah.
That makes a big deal.
Which is weird. The only thing that's weird is because I'm an asshole. Like, I'm strict. I am very strict on my kids. It'd be a good thing
for her, though.
Maybe. I even asked her, I said, "Are you sure? Like, this is what you want?"
Oh, it was a good night, man.
Are you sure this is what you want? Like, are you sure?
And that's what started my hope, because those first 2 days, three different Christmases in 12 hours, which was great for me. It was after that it started to turn, but I don't want to regress and go back there.
No, it's fine. This is therapy,
that was
baby.
so cool seeing that. It really was.
This is therapy, right?
Yeah. I keep telling you that. I tell you that all the time.
So if there's something you want to get off your chest, we can either do it on camera or off camera. It don't matter to me.
I'm good because it was the first one, the first big holiday week, a long one, and I still got one more to go in a couple weeks and get my ass down Daytona. Somehow I got to get down there and do this shit. That's going to be a bucket list thing for me.
All right, I'm putting this out here, okay? I have a challenge to the World Wide Web. Okay.
I never know what to expect out of you.
I know. I need somebody to find Pop a solid Valentine's date. Solid, and I don't mean like a fucking bozo. Okay.
I'll be gone
for Valentine's Day.
February 14th. I'll be in Daytona.
Oh shit.
Race is 17. I'm there from the 10th to 17th, just at the track, much less Florida.
Damn.
They'd have to go with me.
Listen, I don't know if anybody's ready to make that commitment right now. That's a lot of miles away. I guess I have to call you on Valentine's Day. It is what it is.
But do a remote somehow.
I guess.
That was the thing anyway. But no, it was a good gesture. I haven't been down in Valentine's Day for years anyway.
Well, yeah.
Boy, that'd be different.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And I keep talking. Just cut my hair today.
I still don't see it.
I was there for an hour, man. He's cut shit everywhere.
I still don't see it.
Yeah, believe me. Stop.
It looks the same.
You see my ears? You couldn't see my ears.
The only difference is you got more volume right now. Like he put some volume in there or something.
He thinned everything out. Made it so, what they do. I don't. Stop. I'm happy. I don't care. And then you really screwed me up where I was going.
Yeah,
but
don't blame me.
And that's what we do. It's. Oh, I don't know. I'm just wondering what you're looking up now. I can just imagine. I never know. Never know what's going to come out of that computer. Go ahead. Keep smiling.
Huh?
Don't do it. And that's what I get for fucking with DJ. And the worst part, you know every word to every song anyway. I knew if something was going to come out. It's just the way you are.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Oh my god.
No, we still got now. All this shit's getting rolling again. We got this weekend going. We got a couple other coming up, and we're going to be into March. I mean, the only good thing about that is summer will be coming after that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man, I'm tired of this snowy weather already. Isn't that terrible?
Too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave.
Oh God! I hope you guys saw that. If not, I swear to God, but oh my God, I'm going to find this part in the video and I'm going to loop it and put it as a GIF and send it to you.
That's what the music sounded like. I'm sorry. Just brought back shit.
Oh God. That's
there went my date.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
There was nothing good about that.
Oh,
oh shit.
Don't start that shit.
I'm starting it.
Last time.
So me and Nicole watched a life documentary of Whitney Houston the other day.
Oh yeah?
I know we were talking about music and I just thought about it. Holy shit. You know, of course she was talented, everybody knew that, right?
She had the family.
She yeah.
What was that, her aunt?
Yeah, her aunt, her uncle,
yeah,
her cousin.
I mean, they just came from music.
Oh yeah. And you know, a lot of people blamed Bobby Brown for her drug use. Turns out, it was not Bobby Brown for the drug use. She was actually doing drugs like cocaine a lot before she met Bobby Brown. So she brought the drugs into the situation. He brought the alcohol.
Yeah.
Which you know. If you ask a normal person, like, you know, who fucked Whitney Houston up? Bobby Brown. You know, ask a normal person. But after watching this documentary, dude, it was like, holy shit.
And the daughter.
And me and Nicole
was
said
she
that.
part of that show too, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, they mentioned it. That you know.
It was the same way.
In the bathtub.
Yeah.
Overdose.
But I was just getting to.
What the fuck?
Like it was it's like the daughter's, she almost staged herself.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, right?
And
if you watched it, and it was like live documentaries, like, you know, it wasn't like actors re-portraying it. Like, when they really got together, Bobby Brown's career was like done, right? So he really did piggyback off her a lot. You know, cameras would be on her. He'd find a way to, boom, get the cameras on him instead of her. You know, he even said, like, you know, don't put the cameras on her. It's my birthday. Put the cameras on me. You know what I mean? It's like little stuff like he would say, like, don't get me wrong. She loved that dude. And I mean through and through. And all this extra, like the overdose and all that shit. She overdosed on, while on, the set of Wait and Exhale. Like she had a coke overdose. Her actual bodyguard said that the movie Bodyguard was exactly what it was like. 100%. The only difference was he never slept with her and he never got shot at. Other than that, every detail about the bodyguard was right on. Because that was his job. When Whitney Houston died, all of her money and everything went to her daughter.
Right.
But her daughter shared everything with her dad. All the money, royalties, all that shit. It's crazy.
No, it is crazy. And look, that last show Keith was supposed to do, that one in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Who was he supposed to do it for?
Who?
Clive Davis.
Oh, yes.
Whitney's.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah. Who, you know.
Way the world rolls.
Yeah. How you even get there and
No idea.
It's nice to be in the conversation.
Yeah, it's nice to even be brought up, right? But
things just don't work. And it just shows how easy it is for some people to where it works out. And some people, they could be there forever.
Forever.
You know, these 35-year overnight sensations.
Well,
where they've been doing it forever. And
the thing is though, this and this has made it very possible for people just to do one song and become a millionaire. I mean, it's insane. Like they don't have to pass out flyers about their shows or, you know, promote on the street, have a
there
street
you go,
team.
Facebook again. Lately I've been following this girl, Laura Ashton, I think her name is. Sounds like she's from Australia. But she's got this voice that you just mesmerizes you. But it's a voice that is kind of geared towards country type music.
Okay.
Just because of the way she sings. But she's so good at it, it's something. And then I sent you that thing, Davidos.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I love the way he layers shit together. He's putting songs he's never heard. Being from Lithuania, he's never heard these bands, and he listens to them on his phone for 5 seconds. And when he does, he puts his version of it together. And once it's all layered together and all, it just... I get fascinated by this shit. He's so talented. You could just see the way he does each little thing, and this stuff's crazy, man.
I love how much into music you are. It makes me happy. I know it makes somebody else happy too. Trust me.
Yeah.
But.
And that got me upset one. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know, girl. You gotta tell me, girl. I know.
It's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
Thank God it is. And I mean, I've always loved music. I mean, I used to listen to my mother play the organ, which was great when I was a kid. It's just weird how you grow up with things and don't pay attention to them.
Yep.
And you know, I was in Our Lady of Fatima. I went to Catholic school, and I remember.
That's right by Patterson, right?
Yeah, you see, they tore it down.
Yeah, it's like old people homes now or something.
Patterson.
Yeah.
They got a different school.
Oh yeah.
They got a different school right behind it. It's a middle school.
Beautiful.
And then I guess when they're finished tearing that down, I guess they'll put a high school there. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
I think it's both.
I wanted to tell you the other day I was up there and saw it, but what I was getting to at Fatima was I remember being in like the 5th grade, and I was going to start learning how to play a guitar. Started doing some of my chords and shit. It just never something I would have liked it, but never like Keith. He never stopped.
I'll tell you this.
He learned so much on his own. It was crazy.
Well, listen, I want to tell you too. I found this TikTok guy.
Yeah.
He breaks down piano keys of like current songs. So I'm gonna send it to you. You don't even have TikTok, but I'll send you some of the videos for you to look at. I mean,
I can learn to play shit.
Yeah, because I mean, you got a fucking piano and learn it.
I want to. That's the whole reason.
Stop bullshitting. Don't act like you ain't got time. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I got it.
You got time.
And that's, it's always been, even with Keith, I told him back then I wanted to learn. I've just never been able to start a little bit. I've never been able to really get into it for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't want to hear
your shit. It should
be. I don't want to hear your shit. You're done with time.
Yeah, I want somebody to come put my fingers on there.
And
she's nice looking.
Ain't nobody massaging you, old man. Just fucking get it done.
No, massaging my ego. Just have somebody there. It would be nice. And what did I tell you that would be so cool to learn a little bit, enough? Because if I could go out with a first date and walk into a place and just go over and play a girl's song, wouldn't that be cool?
That would be adorable.
Adorable.
Just stop playing.
I wasn't asking for fucking adorable.
Stop fucking bullshit and get on it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Fucking get on it.
Yeah, I will. Because it's enjoyable. And I see it there all the time. I can't.
It's just there.
I know.
It's right there. And you have lessons.
But I got all this other shit I'm trying to do.
I don't give a fuck. If that's something you're passionate about, fucking get on it.
Yeah.
Okay?
I want to.
All right.
I will.
Well, listen. That's our time. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm DJ Rome.
I'm still OldManPop.
fucking forever, ain't it?
Yeah.
You will forever be Old Man Pop.
I'm glad that we got through this.
And sooner you'll be Older Man Pop.
It's only 8 weeks.
And then Geriatric Pop. And Old Man Cripple Pop. And oh shit, where's Pop?
But you never say anything good. Like, you know, the guy that's playing good music. That's the guy I want to be. I want to be somebody that comes in and has fun. If I can do that, then we'll see.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, that would be so cool.
Oh man.
What?
Damn, Bob was talking some shit on. Apparently, we were on Twitch.
Really?
He said 50s. Damn, I thought I was old. Damn. Damn. All right, say goodbye, Pop.
Oh, I thought we were. Bye. See you guys out later. I was just checking. Somebody wants to meet me. We'll see.
See you guys.
Thanks. Next week.